Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Sasha and I have actually filmed today, but I thought I'll just do this video for now, and then you'll have us both back on your screens next week. Um, yeah, so as you know, our channel is about pregnancy, conception, birth, motherhood, and all of that. So today I wanted to talk about where I'm at in my pregnancy. So I had a midwife appointment yesterday, and I am getting close to that 32-week mark, but I'm already just so massive. So just a few points on how the appointment went. Even though I've been taking my iron tablets, the my iron is still coming up as it's showing that it's still a bit low. So I think when I go back in 2 weeks' time, they'll check my bloods again. I have really low blood pressure because I mentioned that I see stars. I think when you get up quick, sometimes that happens anyway, but I've been seeing them for a lot longer than normal. So I did mention that to them, and they said, yeah, your blood pressure is really low. So those are the two things. And then because baby is literally off the chart, he literally just spiked up in 2 weeks so much. I'm going for a scan on Monday, and they will take it from there to see like what his actual weight is at the minute, and then see what the next step is. They also want to test my diabetes levels, or do that glucose test again, just to make sure, just to rule it out. Because yeah, I mean, I never experienced anything like it on with both of my kids, and they were quite big as well, but this baby is just off the chart. I'll show you. I'm almost at 32 weeks, and this is the baby. Oh. So he's definitely the biggest yet. And yeah, thinking if I've still got like 8 weeks to go, it's like how much more growing can I do? So yeah, that was just the update on that. They're gonna refer me for physio, just to help with, I guess, the pains, the back pains that I've been experiencing, and also just because he's growing a lot, like there's quite a bit of pressure and pain in my stomach. It feels quite tender as well. So we'll see if physio helps with that. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I've just been feeling a bit more tired, a bit more sore, but I'm coping well. Like it's fine. I think I'm actually coping really well, considering that I've got an almost 4-year-old and an almost 2-year-old, and obviously Zach, my son, he's still at home with me constantly. Zara goes to nursery, but yeah, so I think I'm doing really well. Like I'm not gonna put pressure on myself or whatever. Like if I'm having a slow day, before I feel bad or guilty about it, but if I'm doing the best I can on that day, and even if it's not 100%, but it's my best, then it's still my best, and I just have to be okay with that. um yeah, and he's pretty good at entertaining himself, and I'm still there, and I engage. It's not on the same level like running around sometimes, but I'm still sitting, and we can play with stuff, with the cars and the balls and stuff like that. So I'm not putting any pressure on myself, to be perfect 100% of the time, and to give all this energy and attention and stuff like that. Like sometimes if I'm not feeling it, or I'm not feeling very good, then it can get quite difficult to do. Oh, bear with. Who's this? Hello? Yes, speaking. There's a recruitment agency. Yeah, so anyway, like just as a warm up into like the videos that will be coming up that Sasha and I have filmed, um, I think it's just important to like, I feel like there's a lot of advice and opinions and tips and stuff on how to parent, how your children should be behaving, what's expected, what's right, what's wrong. I think there's a lot of that, and it can be quite a judgy thing, like, oh, you're letting your kid do that, or oh, like rubbish. I think, there's parts of stuff that you can take on, and I think it's down to you and your instinct and what you want for your child and your family. um so I think, you could see a post and you're like, oh, actually, that's what I want, that's like the outcome that I want, or this is how I want to parent, or how I want my child to behave, or whatever it is. And then you can take that on. But I think, someone saying, oh, this is wrong, or this is right, or this is how it should be done, even when you're watching our videos, I have different opinions. Sasha's got different opinions. Like in one of our videos, you'll see, like, um, there's just like different views, which is a good thing, because not everyone's the same. Not everyone's going to parent the same. Um, so I think it's just important to know that it has to be down to you as a parent, how you want, because it can be like how you've been brought up, that's what you pass on. It can be that you want to change it, slightly, you want to tailor it. However it is, you just take what we say or what you see on the internet with a pinch of salt. And you, like, don't put pressure on yourself, um to be a certain way. And I think a lot of the time it's the expectation uh of outsiders, in a sense, or other people, like it should be done this way, or children should behave this way. So now you feel embarrassed, or you feel a type of way when your child is not behaving like that, because people are looking at you. And it's like, children are children. They don't have, they what go of impulse. They don't do things maliciously or on purpose, or depending on the age that they're at. um so yeah, it's just important. One second. Yeah, I've just put some lunch up, so I just had to check it. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to say, just to give you an update on, how the pregnancy is going. And also that we have filmed, so from next week you will see Sasha and I on your screens every Friday, until whenever. Obviously, when the baby comes, we might go back to either Sasha or I, or we'll figure that bit out. But we've got content for you for quite a few weeks. And we want to get your opinions, your opinions, your tips. We want to help each other. We don't want to be judging, like, how we're parenting, or all that kind of stuff. It's just, this is what you do, this is what works for you, this is what we do, this is what works for us. And if there's something that you can take from here, something that you can take from there, that you want to do, then I think then that's a win. Because I find a lot of stuff, and I'm all for getting better at parenting, and I don't want how I parent to have a negative impact on my kids, like in the future. Or I don't want to do this blame, shame, and pain, or where it's something I do or say or whatever affects their self-esteem or confidence, or like I don't know. I think I do put a lot of pressure on myself, but I think it's also important to grow and develop. If you're not where you want to be, then there's always that room to grow and stuff like that. So I'm on a journey. And in the video that we posted, Sasha, it might seem, I don't know, however people perceive it, but it might seem like, our kids don't listen a lot, or, Dean and I are not on the same page. But it's really not. It's literally the off day, because we're pretty much on the same page, which I think really helps. When it comes to parenting and just kids seeing that unity, I think it does affect, like, their behavior and how, like, just their overall being. But yeah, I think for the most part we are on the same page, and I think it's important and healthy to have disagreements, because you can't agree on everything. And yeah, and like, we actually are truly blessed. Like, we have absolutely awesome kids. They are literally so good, they're so clever, they're funny. um and they do have an off day. As adults, we have off days. It's coming. As adults, we have off days. So, why do we expect any less from our kids? It's coming, my son. Stop. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna eat now. Stop. Thanks. Yeah, so I do expect anything less from our kids. So yeah, I think you have to go on a journey. It's got to be your journey. But yeah, for now I'm going to leave it there because I need to eat and feed my son. But there are a few things that I want to work on that I think will help and benefit us, and it's tips from the video, so you'll actually see it. But these are things I'm going to make a list and I'm going to start working on, just for us. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope it was interesting. Please do like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. And choking on my own saliva, sorry. But yeah, thank you very much. And I will see you next week. Take care.